Ah! What's up, guys? I wasn't quite ready. Sorry. I started the video and I had to end it really quick because I wasn't ready. But I'm ready now. I'm just sizing what size my buddy would like this done in. This is what I have to go by. I have a circle. So I'm just trying to match it up with this. So it looks like a size 12. So I'm gonna write that down here. Size 12. All right. Now we're ready to go. I did go away for a second, Shanna. Started the stream. I showed some information I wasn't supposed to show, so I deleted the video. Now we're back. And I'm realizing that I'm on my new phone, which for some reason just likes to be real close to my face. See, this is where I'd like to be. This is where we are. It's not cool. So, this is for Kevin. And this is for Mike. And we're going to make Kevin's first. Kevin might be watching this. Kevin, if you're watching, say something in chat. All you got to do is just like, if you have an account with YouTube, you can just scroll down to the live chat button. It's underneath the video. And then you can see people talking. There's not many people here, but there's a few people chatting. And just say hello. If you aren't able to do that, just messenger me that you're watching. That way I can chat with you while I make it. So the dogs are upstairs, Doctor. They are upstairs right now. So size 12, heads out. A more rare date. This is a little more expensive than most Silver Eagles. So let's do it. So size 12, it's a decent size. So we will see what size hole we're gonna punch. I tend to punch bigger holes with these because they're such big coins. And if you want it to be comfortable on your hand, it's best to not have a really thick band on your finger. Because I mean, I could make it to where it fills up like that much space, but then you wouldn't be able to bend your knuckle. So, you know, you want it to be thin enough to where you could bend your knuckles, things like that. So I think we're going to go with the larger size punch, which is a 5/8, which is this big. So that's going to lose. It'll still keep the In God We Trust and all the major detail, but it's going to punch a hole right in the center there. And I'll still leave quite a bit of room for ringage. So, sorry the camera's so close, guys. The dogs are all upstairs, and they are playing or barking at stuff outside. One of those. They were anyways. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's Tuesday. And is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I put in 10 hours on Sunday, the ballpark. What's up, Slots? Welcome back. Sorry I lost you guys there. It's a little issue of mine I had. All right. Now I got stuff in the way, of course, like I always do. It's like organized chaos. It looks bad, but it ain't that bad. All right, this gets loud because I'm gonna whack-a-do. I'm gonna hit it with my vagina. There's our centerpiece. Boom. And that is now nothing. It's now nothingness. Whole bunch of nothingness. And there's our punch. So all the rest of that will be detail. We'll have the In God We Trust. We'll have the sun. We'll have the date. We'll have the liberty. And we'll have the lady going. So that's cool. That came right out of there, didn't it? Kind of odd. Well, I guess we'll find out sooner than later. I'm going to sand this down and see what it looks like. But right now, I'm almost questioning the content of this metal, whether this is real silver or not. These are counterfeited, but we'll find out. It sounds like silver. But the way this came out is different than it should have came out. But we'll find out as soon as I sand this down. We'll see. No, we're good. This is silver. If it like cracks open like a when we start folding it and stuff, then we'll know, but it looks like it's all good. What's up, my info cloth? You got a tornado? Damn. Hi, Fran. How are you? Nashville, huh? Wow. All right. No, this is good. There's no issues with this coin. Just the way it came out was just a little different. And these are highly counterfeited coins in China. But generally, I can spot them from color or the sound. But sometimes they get them passed on you. Because this is a semi-key date, meaning, like, I don't know if this book will show it. Because they started just going to general pricing on the Silver Eagles. Yeah, they just went to general pricing. But the 99 is a little more rare than others. So it was a little more money. So those tend to be the ones that are more forged, or the ones that are a little more rare than others, because people want them, they desire them. They demand a little extra money, but the $5 extra of this coin cost isn't enough to really make you want to counterfeit it, especially with the same metal. Plus, most counterfeit coins are they stick to magnets, and that's been another good way to test coins. Like they grab metal, and silver is non-conductive to magnets. Where a counterfeit coin, or even our clad coins, don't stick. Our current coins that have non-silver in them, they don't stick to magnets. So most of the ones that are counterfeit have weird metals in them. So if you ever question if it's silver or not, just hit it with a magnet. If the magnet sticks, it's no bueno. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a pretty ring. Very pretty. Done a lot of these with tails out, heads out. I don't do a lot of, just because people, I don't know. Heads out's really pretty. It's a pretty look. You get the classic silver eagle look. The sun, the pretty lady walking on the sand, Lady Liberty. All right, we're ready to go, guys. We're holed. Our hole looks awesome. Super clean now. It doesn't look all choppy. How did you learn how to do that? To do rings, I started with puzzles, and then I just started with rings. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm crazy. Like, I'm glad I did it, because I'm one of those that likes to perfect something once I decide I want to learn it. And so luckily I figured out how to do these to where I make a living, but it's a lot of money and tools to start making rings properly, and effectively, without using just a hammer and mandrel. Back in the day, people used to just take one of these. Once they have a hole in it, they'd figure out another way to drill a hole, just drill it in the center. They'd take a mandrel, and then they would take a hammer, a different kind of hammer, and they would just start whacking it. Just start whacking it. Whack, 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 until it cones around, and then they start forming it and stretching it and doing all that weird stuff. So, I mean, there's primitive ways of doing it, but the way I do it is more tools involved, and it simplifies everything. Those tools cost money. Like this set right here from Jason's Works. It has a lot of tools in it. It comes with the center punching kit, which is this whole kit, not these, but this. And it comes with all the dies needed and stuff. So Swedish dies, your 25 and 18 degree or 17 degree dies, all your push rods and cones. And that's about a $2,000 set alone. And then all the other tools that you need. Ring stretchers are a couple $100. I have one that's 800, one that's 100 and something. Dremel tools, presses, drills. There's just so many other things that you need when it comes to this stuff. So with the cutting of puzzles, I only needed this tool and a vise. So I expanded, and it was crazy. It was insane, but it did pay off. All right, let's start this. I'm gonna heat it to soften the metal a little bit, make it easier to manipulate. I do not like how close this camera is though. It's really close. All right, I need some of this. I need that in my life right now. All right, we're going over here. What's up, John? I am a master manipulator. Ugh. Try to make it easier to see. All this stuff's bolted down, so I can't really move it. but we're going to be right here. Right here. Okay, how do we make rings again? It's been a while. We're going to use these. We're going to use some cones. Heads out. So tails up. It just doesn't fit. So I got to use a different cone. And put tools on the ground so I don't lose it. And I need a spacer. We'll use this spacer. Oh no, I need to use all my power. Woo! So we did that. We coned it. Coned it, bruh. It's kind of super wonky too. Look how wonky that is. Look how wonky it is. Super wonkified. Why is it so wonky? Why I gotta be so wonky? What happened to you to make you so wonky? Huh. See how it's really flat right there? And then it's not flat anymore. It's what you call wonky. Super wonky. But we'll fix it. Oh, you guys asked some stuff here. Who be your porcupine fraud? That I used to have a hedgehog. He passed away. So people would always just give me hedgehog stuff. So that's one of my hedgehog thingies. So, okay, we got a wonky ring. It doesn't sit flat. It just doesn't sit flat at all. You see this? So we're gonna have to fix that. So to do that, we don't really have to do much. We just have to just do what we normally do. Just keep doing what we're doing. It's a huge ring right now. We're making it a size 12. So I think, is that what size 12? I think we're just gonna do what we normally do and it should fix itself. Sound right? Sound good? You hear them dogs? They stopped instantly when I said that. Yeah. What Shanna just said. It's a weird misconception, but as long as you don't alter it in a way that would perceive it as something that it isn't, meaning if you took a gold coin that weighed 1 ounce and you shaved off a gram of it and then sold it to somebody saying it's still 1 ounce, that's illegal. If you if you take a rare coin or a coin that's not rare, like a 1882 Morgan dollar. Now, an 1882 Carson City Morgan dollar is worth a ton of money, or any Carson City coin is worth some money. So if you carved a CC into it and said, hey, this is a 1882 Carson City, that's illegal. So, you'd be taking a normal coin that's just an 1882. As soon as it's a Carson City, it's worth a lot more money. So that's when it gets illegal. But what I do is 100% legal and fun. So we're going to reduce the size of this now. See how this side's really big? We're going to make it smaller to where this side's going to be. Little Piece has a new name. What up, Little Piece? What's up, Little Piece? Is that... maybe it's not the real one. Wait, she's still a mod? That's the real Little Piece. It's not an imposter, guys. It's the real one. It's a real deal. It's not like we got two G-mans. Could be like that. It could be a person with another Little Piece. But it's not. It's the real deal. The real deal Little Piece. We're going to use this stuff to, I'm just going to do it here. Don't worry about me. I'm just going to do this. Also, I have to be, when it comes to the legalities, I have to be specific when I sell my art, because some things I sell, like I'll turn a 1 ounce bar into a pendant, an arrowhead pendant or a dog tag pendant, where I do have to remove some of the weight, but it'll still say 1 troy ounce silver. So I have to just let people know that, it's a piece of art. It's not, Little Piece said she thinks YouTube just went down. Am I still live, you guys? Just got a message from Little Piece. I guess I'm still live. I think Little Piece's internet went down. So I'm going to use a series of thingies to press it down. And I'm going to start with the biggest. With the biggest of them all. And I may... So we're fixing the wonk slowly, and we are reducing this top to be closer to where the bottom is. And we're getting close. We're getting close to where we want to be. Next die. This should end the wonk. This should make the wonk a thing of the past. All right. So we're no longer wonky. We sit flat. So we fixed the wonk. We've got a slope now. I'm going to look at this without any tape on it because I think I still need to go a little further. Because if you can see, let's find a flat spot. Well, you can see as I rotate it, it kind of goes down and then back up. I want it to go completely down. So I'm going to heat it again and we'll finish it off. You guys chatting about? Yeah, I waited a while on that, Sam. But it's okay. It's a pretty soft metal already. So I could probably get away with not heating it right now and be fine. I just do it to be safe. But yeah, I did wait a little bit to after heating. Generally, if I was working with something that was I don't know, it was more important to worry about, I would have heated it again before going back to it. It's mostly when you're stretching that the heating is super important, because that's when you're really at risk of splitting it or cracking it or something. When you're reducing, you're more or less just compressing everything back into itself. Like you could almost stretch it and get a crack on the edge, and as long as you didn't continue stretching, when you reduced it back down at the end, it would fill that crack back up. So really the heating is more important when you're doing the stretching of it. And we didn't have to do any stretching with this one due to the size we cut originally of the punch, and the fact that it's such a big coin originally. So yeah, I think it's just you, little piece. You got the internet hackers messing with you right now, I think. The Harkers. So I'm going to wrap it again in some plumber's tape to protect the detail, because the metal on metal contact is real strong right now, and I want to make it so none of the detail is lost here. And right after this ring, we're going to do a badass Incuse Indian on the same stream. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's one of my favorite rings to do. I absolutely love it. It is such a cool look when it's done. So just that little bit was good enough. I can see the detail come through the tape, which tells me that I've pressed down far enough, and I can just see that little straightness is gone. It's just a straight cut. Now we make it a size 12. Just double checking, size 12 it is. Right now it's sitting at about a size 14 and a half. So it shouldn't be too tough. 14 and a half. So it's 12. I want to reduce it to about 10 and a half. So that's quite a bit. It's a long ways. How do I want to do that the best? I think I'm going to continue reducing it in the Swedish die real quick. Just because it's such a big size right now, I don't want to have to reduce it too many sizes with the next die. But that reduced it all around to about a 13 and a half. So that helped us out about a whole size. So I'm just going to worry about these ends. I'm going to wrap it again real quick, just so it has more layerage. This 999 pure silver stuff is super soft, so the metal on metal contact is strong. So I want to reduce that as much as possible. My chat keeps going away. Plumber's tape. Yeah, it's also known as nylon tape. or Teflon tape. I don't know the lingo anymore. Okay, so we're going to use an 18-degree die. Just a couple of them. Starting with this one here. And I'm just going to reduce the larger side. There we go. We'll see where that puts us. But that just started pushing our reeded side in, making it more ring shaped. And I'm going to reduce it until this says it's a size 10.5. And right now it's a size 12. So I have 1.5 sizes left to go on the one side. Let's see what that did. So there we go. That's exactly the 10.5 on the reeded side. What's up, Dirk? They'll do with purple hat. That's dopey. That's dopey, yo. I'm going to reduce the other side the same amount in this die, which was, oh, I can hear the soaps are coming on upstairs. Price is Right must have ended because the soaps are on. All right, so now we've got a ring shape. And we're size 10.5 on the inside. Looks good. So now, because we need a size 12, there's a lot of metal here I'm going to take off. You can see all that metal. You can see it coming through the other end. This side has just more metal than this side does. So I'm going to reduce some of that. Thank you, Canadian Giant. Dopey. Dope. I'm going to use a deburring tool, which is another plumber's tool. We use as many tools of the trade as we can because this is still a new craft. So some tools just haven't been invented yet. So, but this is a perfect tool. So there's no reason to invent another tool. You just keep seeing my belly coming out. Is my belly popping out? All right, so I'm going to take off some of this metal here. And it just kind of takes it off of the edge. You see? See that? See that? So the edge is pretty much gone. So I'm hoping that we're just shy of a size 12 right now. Or it'd be really cool if this was like a size 13 right now, because I'd like to reduce it just a little bit more. It's a size 12. So it's perfectly just under the final size. Size 12 is that little line right there. So we're good there. I need to sand it down just a tad bit to make those lines less choppy that came about from the plumber's tool, and that'll reduce it that little quarter size that we need to make it a size 12. And now I can catch up with you guys. So, oh, thanks, little piece. What's up, Russell? then we'll make the chop side look nice because it's just square right now. It's just kind of a square look. Oops. Ooh, a scammer's calling me. If I answered it, I'd lose you guys, but that would have been great to answer. And after this, we have a sweet Indian to do. It's going to be awesome. Woo, this thing is hot. Oh, it's on fire. Fire. All that friction gets that thing hot as hell. Hot as hell. What's up, Peter? It's a program. Yes. That was done by Sam, who reached out to me about the same episode last year. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it featured a few fellow Scambaiters, which is cool. He interviewed me about a year ago for it, along with a lot of people. A lot of the people got, Jim Browning. He talked to Scammer Payback, he talked to myself. I don't know who else he talked to. Those are the only ones that I know of. And then obviously the ones that were in the video. But my location just didn't work for him. I'm in the United States. And it was too hard for them to get a camera crew and whatnot out here. So they passed on me, but I did reach out to Sam, who did the... who interviewed me, and told him I'd check it out. Good. That's really good. Knocking them down. So this bad boy's about done. Just need to make it pretty. It's time to make it pretty. And I'm going to patina these both together when I'm done with the next one. So this one is just going to have kind of a nice little shiny look to it for a few minutes, but its final look we'll have here in about a half hour once this other one's done. And it'll look a lot better once the patina hits it. Sam Judah, that's his name. I'm trying to remember the dude's last name that did that move, that BBC thing. All right, so we've got the In God We Trust. And then, of course, the sun and the date. And these will show up much better once we give it its patina. All this detail will pop. And then the word liberty along the top. With Lady Liberty holding her arms out. What's up, voice? How's it going? Welcome. We're about to do a really cool ring. So this is the first ring. This is the Silver Eagle 99. It looks good. We'll give that a patina once we're done. And let's just knock this one out real quick. We've got the Incuse Indian. It's a little bigger than a $half size, smaller than a silver dollar size, but it's only a 1/2 ounce. So it's just a little thinner than a normal coin. Normal 1 ounce coin. It's just a little more bigger in diameter than a 1/2 ounce. And this paperwork is done. So now I got to message my buddy Mike, because Mike is up next. So let me hit up Mike, share my YouTube with him, and see if he wants to watch it. YouTube. My channel. Share. Messenger. Boom, send it. Now let's go say, hey Mike. Hey Mike. Live now, making a badass ring. It's yours. All right, see if Mike shows up. Let's do this. So this one's gonna be size 13. It's a big one. You had a dream you found a dollar coin. Maybe you're dreaming about this stream. What? Whoa. 13 and a half? I wrote down 13. Let me double check. 13 and a half, huh? Shannon's correcting me. The last one was size 13, he said. I think I do have a ring somebody ordered that for some reason I'm forgetting about right now. Maybe I ordered it. Oh no, that's the next one, Shannon. It's 13 and a half. They're sending me that coin. The next one that we talked about. I do not have a CNC engraving machine. No. I have a friend that does though, so 13 for $half is pretty big. But like I said, this is a $half weight, but size-wise, it's a little bigger because they just made it a fatter diameter coin. So a normal $half is this size. This one is this size. So it's actually a little bit bigger. So making it a 13 isn't going to be as hard as making one of these a size 13. Plus it's pure silver. Silver stretches, silver soft. Shouldn't have any issues. But 13 is a stretch. So let's go. So this one is a little different. This is going to all be on the inside. This is going to be the inside of the coin. So it's not terribly important to keep all that detail. This is the more important side. This is going to be the side showing. Looks really cool when it's done with just the words Liberty and all the stars going around. So I kind of want to make that the focal point. So I'm going to do a bigger hole. Not huge, but just bigger to where, you know, you don't really need to see the middle of the Indian. it's not that important. The rest of the coin is the cool part. So we're going to focus more around the edge. So to do that, I'm probably, this looks like about the perfect size. I'm going to use a 9/16 punch on this one. And that'll give us enough of the detail. We'll still see the Indian's face, the headdress, all that good stuff. And we're only knocking out this stuff in the center, which isn't that important. And on the back, that'll still leave, you know, for the most part, we're going to lose part of E pluribus unum, but we would have lost that anyways. We'll have in God we trust, you know, all that stuff will still be there. But almost regardless of what size we punch that center hole, part of pluribus would have got hit. So, but that's on the inside of the ring, so it doesn't matter. Only matters if Mike's showing it to his buddies. And they say, what does that say inside? He'll be like, well, funny story. All right. It's a self-centering die. I always just double check to make sure it looks like it's centered, and it does. So it's popping out. Popping bottles. We're good, we're good, we're good. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin did see the video, so he saw his ring being made. What's up? I am Wasif. There's our center. So our last center was a bigger punch. This one's a little smaller, but not much smaller, just a little bit. BAMF. And there's our punch. So all that detail you see will pretty much be on the outside of the ring. And this will be the inside. So, pop it out. Hey, Shanna, if you're watching, let's make a mental note, if we can, to get a little piece of photograph that we owe her. Because I just keep forgetting. She doesn't forget. I do. I forget big time. All right, I'm going to use a different Dremel tool just because it already has the stuff inside. Try to talk in Obama voice. I don't know if I can. I'm not good at voices. Dear fellow Americans. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, there you go. Calendar reminder little piece. And put on that reminder like everybody else's too, because I still have a list of things I need to send everybody from that stream. Fellow Americans. Today we're gonna make a coin ring. I worked Sunday. I worked at the sporting venue close to us, and like 15 employees called in because they were scared that they were going to get the coronavirus. I think that's kind of funny. But I bet 0 fans called in. because they're afraid. No mental notes this time. Yeah, you need to order something, Jason. Heck yeah, dude. Go to lukescoinart.com. Custom orders welcome. Just click on that contact Luke Dawg form. Hit me up. Make you whatever you want. We'll work it out. Oh, it's on both. Now I got to read it. Now I got to see it on my calendar. I already have to hear it enough from her. I got to see it on my calendar, Shanna. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. I do quality work. If it doesn't turn out quality, then I just throw it out and do it again. That's one thing about me for sure. Unless it's like a predetermined, like this was like a $20, $15 coin, $20 coin. If I screwed this up, I would pay for the coin, have it redone on my dime. But if somebody sent me, because I have done very expensive coins before, if they send me something that's like $200, and I mean the labor doesn't even cover that coin, I just let them know ahead of time, hey, you know, this is a 200-year-old coin or 100-year-old coin. I don't know what its condition is really like. Just a forewarning that if anything may happen, it can't be on my dime. I can't replace it. But luckily, that's never happened. I've been successful in all those. I haven't had any really bad luck with rings lately, but it happens. Sometimes your tools just go out of whack. My press, when I moved, it just got a little off kilter. So, all right, so we're good to go. We're good to start folding this thing. That'll be the outside. Pretty sick. Pretty neat looking coin. And I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's get all this crap out of the way. Let's heat this bad boy. Fire. 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 Hi, Carol. We're doing the second ring of the day. It's this one. It's really pretty. I haven't made one of these. I don't think I've made one live. If I have, it's been a long time, and maybe on my other channel. That's how you heat up the coffee in the morning. You just dip hot coins in it, and it'll heat the coffee right back up. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Quit talking. Why are you talking so much? I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm going to have to start with this big hole. That's what she said. And then we'll work it from there, sister. Boom. Yeah, it's a Hollywood film company film reel holding my paper towels. You gotta innovate. You gotta be innovative. You gotta be innovative. So this one's going to be a big one. So we're going to have to stretch this out on the tool, the stretcher. We're going to stretch it quite a bit because it's sitting at about a size 11 on the small side. It's going to be a size 13, which is all the way down here. And I need to go bigger than that. So it's going to be about a size 14-ish. So we're going to stretch it all the way to here-ish. That's what she said. This is your ring, Mike. Michael. Everyone say hi to Michael. This is his ring. So before I do this, I'm going to drink some more coffee and heat this thing back up again. Because like I said, the stretching is where stuff can go down. Fire! Almost melted Dopey's head. Didn't know they had battery. Yeah, they do, doctor. It's amazing too. Especially for what I do, because I'm able to put it back on the charger so it never runs out. I think the only times it's ever like had an issue is when I do like a bunch of work back to back to back to back to back. But that's why I have the plug-in backup here. It's just in case. But yeah, they're like 70, 80 bucks for that guy. So we're going to stretch it now. See, for now, I don't have to worry too much about the detail of this one, which is kind of cool because all the details innie, not outie. So all the outside detail is basically the flatness of the coin. So I don't have to worry about manipulating the look or losing any detail of this, but I'm still going to use protection because it's good to be safe. And I might lose you guys. You might fall. I hope you don't. But it is very shaky. Stuff's falling. I'm losing stuff right here. Pick all this stuff up before I forget it's down there. All right, so that should have stretched it quite a bit. Everything looks good. Let's see how stretched this is. There we go. So we stretched it. I can't even see the numbers on this thing anymore. It's about size 15, which is where we needed to go with this guy. I am in the garage. I'm in the garage. All right. So now we're going to use the Swedish die. And this turned out wonky again. I don't know why I'm getting wonky rings. Wonky stuff today. I get it. Is it wonky? It is a little tiny bit wonky. See that? The bottom, that little gap. We'll fix that. I got another scammer call. It's 888-454-7820. 888-454-7820. You guys are bored. Call them up. Wookie wookie. Battery power, 15%. Let's hurry this up. If I do lose you guys, it's only because my battery will die, but I think we're good. I think we're good for a little bit. This is my old phone. It'd be dead right now. 15% would be dead. You go from 15 to 8 to 2 and then be dead. Just like that. Just be like, done. I'm out. Peace. Have a good day. Shrink it. I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, it's always good to be safe. And reduce. Wrap and reduce. I think it should be a sticker. Like a, this is how you do it. This is how Luke does it. La da 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 da. I'm gonna use. Which one am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this one. This one wins. Wait, this one? No, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. I thought I was missing a die. This is how Luke does it. Ugh. Yeah, I pushed it too hard. Yeah. 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 Can't get it out. Gotta go a little further. Just a little further. Da 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 da. Just a little further. Just a little further again. I'm taking it slow because I don't want to go too far. All right, perfect. So we did that. What size are we at? We're still sitting at a size 13.5. The singing helps. Sip failure. Yeah, I don't know if it was any good little piece. Most of the time I get those calls, they're not really like legit callback numbers. I thought I'd throw it out there in case it was. I'm going to take this tape off just to inspect the wonkiness of this thing. See if the wonk was fixed. See if we got the wonk back. That's how Lukey does it. Where is that thing? Looks good. See, the wonk is gone. It's no longer wonky. So now we're gonna finish it. We'll shape it, shall we? So we need to reduce the sides down. This one's gonna have very little reed to remove afterwards because there's just not much that's gonna be there. So I'm actually just gonna reduce it to the size I actually need it to be, maybe a little bit more. So it's right under 14. We want a size 13, which means I only have to reduce it a tiny bit. And I am going to point out, this is a, hopefully I reduce a little bit. Because the way they stamp these coins, those eagle's feathers right here on the back, you see on the back here, right here, the eagle's feathers, the way they end in the coin makes it look like there's a ding on the reed, and it's not a ding, it's just the way those tails end on the coin. And it does the same thing a little tiny bit where these leaves end right here. But if I reduce a little bit, it'll shave those off. So it should be cool. I'm gonna heat it again one last time. We'll have this thing done in just a couple minutes. Let me turn my patina water on. So that's ready to go. I'm gonna wrap it again. Yeah, where'd that tape go? Where's that tape at? Where's that? That's right where it's supposed to be for once. For once it's in its home. It's in its happy place. What is it? Are there killers up there, buddy? The killer's here? All right, slight reduction of each end, and we should be finished with this guy. Oh my gosh, did I put everything away where it's supposed to be? I did, kinda. It's kinda all here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see how this turns out. This is the final, it's the final countdown. Okay, be there. It's just under a 13. There's a little reed to remove. So, let's see if this worked. Got that much of a gap. Mike, we're a success, buddy. Tiny tad bit there. Let's take the tape off. We've got the shape that we want, and we're just tad of the size that we want. Get off my tape. So, if we're going for 13, we're just shy of a 13, but I'm gonna use a deburring tool. There isn't as much metal on this one on the opposite side as most coin rings that I make. Just because it's an Incuse, just because of the way it's made. It's just made different. Plus, if I do deburr too much of the inside, there's actually detail there that I don't want to hit. So I'm just going to go really lightly, maybe 1 or 2 times around at a weird angle. And that's it. And that kind of fixed that where those wings ended. It kind of fixed it and kind of got rid of it. There's a little tiny divot there, but once I sand that, it should be good. And I'll round off the other side. This is a sweet ring. I think I have one for myself. I think I need to reshape it so it's more like this one. I really like this flat side look. This is probably my favorite ring. And Mike, I will get this out today. It'll ship. I've got a stack of packages behind me. need to ship out today, and it will go out with all that stuff. I'm gonna lightly hit that side here. What's up, boss dog? What's up, 411? You can go to lukescoinart.com. If you want one of these in particular, you can just message me and we can get the coin ordered and all that stuff. But I have most of my most asked for coins are available to order, like the Morgan dollar, the half dollars, the piece dollar, the silver eagle, and all the dollar coins are on sale right now. But lukescoinart.com, you can see what's available. Also, I have a few things also listed. I think they're cross-listed on eBay under Luke's Coin Art. But the easiest way is just through my website. Nice job, little piece. Thank you. So this is it before the patina. This is a sweet ring. So let's just make it even sweeter. We'll be able to see all the detail once we're done here. So we're going to take this one and the one we made earlier, and we're going to give them a quick patina. And I'm going to just do that super quick and then run into the room, rinse them off, so I can come back and finish this before my phone dies, because I think, what do we got left here for, we got 8%. It's not going to die on us, but if I waste too much time, it will. It's the final countdown. Alright, I'll show you guys a step because it is pretty cool. This is a cool step. So there's our patina. And then once I dip this beautiful coin into it, it'll start changing color, making it darker. And we'll just darken the whole thing up. But I'm going to leave you guys for just a second while I go and rinse these off in the restroom sink. And we'll come back, polish them up, and show them off. They'll be good. Murderers outside, huh? Is there a bunch of murderers out there? You protecting us? Thanks for letting me know, buddy. If it wasn't for you, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd do without you letting me know people are here. All right. Take your time and hurry up, right? All right, so now they're both dark in color from the patina. And now I just take the steel wool and we'll do the one we did earlier first. This is the Silver Eagle. Mac Daddy with his daddy. And this is Kevin's Silver Eagle here. So 1999, got the sun, low battery, in God we trust, and the word Liberty up top with Lady Liberty, very pretty. Inside detail is all still amazing. United States of America. And then it's kind of hard to see from that angle. 1 ounce fine silver, $1. So there's the earlier one. And this is Michael's. And this one is a beaut. It's a beaut, Clark. Let's do this before my phone dies. Skype is chatting away like crazy, blowing up my phone. All right, Mike, you ready to see this bad boy? This thing is sweet. Wow. All right. Liberty. And then just basically a ton of stars. I never counted. I wonder if there's 13 there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 stars. I wonder why they chose 15. Inside's sweet too. Oh, super low battery. It just went dim on me. Inside detail. Very cool. So let's show these off before my phone dies officially. Liberty Bibberty. 2 sick coin rings. That's it, guys. Phone's dead. These are good to go. Shipping today. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.